One of the most common questions that I get asked is, how do I pick stocks for the wheel strategy? And that's an extremely important question. It's important because the stocks you pick, well, they're the basis of keeping your cash flow machine running. It can be quite challenging to pick which stocks to trade in because there are an overwhelming amount of potential trading opportunities. With so many companies to choose from, how do you narrow your list down to something more manageable? This is really a question that you have to decide for yourself, but I'll give you my answer to that question. I only want to trade in companies that are mature, have a long track record of being profitable in good and in bad times, that are growing to some extent, the more the better, and they're not burdened down by a whole bunch of debt. I also want them to produce a product or provide a service that will be in demand in good and bad market environments. I also prefer companies that pay a dividend, although that's not a requirement for the stocks that I trade in. One of the simple reasons why I prefer companies that pay dividends is because if the company hits a snag and the economy takes a downturn, worst case scenario, the company could always stop paying that dividend, which would free up some extra capital for them that they could use to continue growing and to make it through the challenging situation. A company that has razor thin margins, doesn't have very much cash flow or enough cash flow to even pay dividends, when times get tough, those companies might find it challenging to not only thrive, but even to survive. You see, if you're going to put your cash into an asset that you want to survive the rest of your life, in my opinion, you want that asset to be rock solid.